Hey, what is up, guys? We're down here today at the Kootenai County Courthouse. At the courthouse, there's two courthouse rooms. This is the main building here, and then this has courtrooms as well. We're down here today because Casey Whalen, owner operator of YouTube channel North Idaho Exposed, you guys go check it out. He was issued a summons to come to court for taking down COVID-19 signs. The signs specifically that he took down were signs for forced quarantine of out-of-state people. People who are coming here and using like our trailheads or our beaches, lakes, things like that. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Department put up signs saying that they would have to be forcefully quarantined, or they have to be quarantined, or they needed to leave immediately. Casey found out that they were putting up these kinds of signs. He started taking them down and returning them back to the Kootenai County Sheriff's Department. So we're coming down here for a couple of reasons. One, we don't agree with it, so we're showing our support. And then two, I wanted to know what was going to take place. I didn't know if anyone else was showing up to help Casey out, so I was going to show up to make sure whatever happens to him gets out, and here's why. It's a criminal charge that they're going after him for. The county, the Kootenai County Sheriff's Department is the complaining. They're the complainant. They're the person who came up with the issue. So they are the victim, essentially, right? And they can't be a victim of a crime. So this is going to be interesting to see what's going to take place. One thing that happened this morning, guys, is I walked into that building right over there, looking for his courtroom, and his name is not on the docket. The only person where his name should be, and the time, his court date, it says confidential. So everyone else had a name on their court time except for Casey. Casey's said confidential. Don't know why that is. He doesn't even know that yet. He's not even here yet. I got here early. I wanted to make sure that I got in here. Unfortunately, I tried to walk into this building here, and I was told that I'm not going to be allowed in the courtroom due to COVID-19. I asked her why wouldn't I be allowed in the courtroom. She said COVID, like I'm dumb, right? Like I should know better that you don't get to just move freely around here anymore due to COVID. It's kind of funny, a little ironic too, because she was in there talking to somebody point blank with her mask off, and as soon as I came through the door, she threw it on really quick to turn around and deal with me. So the charade is deep here at the Kootenai County Courthouse, guys. They are they're playing the game. They're wearing masks, they're handing out masks, and they are gonna try to arrest people for not wearing masks and taking their signs down, I guess. So pretty interesting. Casey's over here on the curb getting ready to join us. I'll bring him over before his court date, and I'll let him give you guys essentially the rundown of what is taking place. His defense for it, he's not getting a lawyer, he's defending himself. He feels pretty confident in it, considering that everything that they are doing is unconstitutional. The trying to quarantine people, restricting them from traveling freely, and then telling them to leave the state. They're telling them to leave if they're not from there. They have to leave the trailheads and the beaches and stuff. It's ridiculous. I would only support this if they stopped Californians from moving in. If that's how they abuse that power, I'd allow it. Just a joke, guys. Bro. Hey, I walked in there. They won't let you in without a mask. And they're not letting people in unless it's their court.
Unless it's what?
Unless it's like your court day. They won't let me come in.
Really?
Yeah. Because you can't go in the room due to COVID. So you're on your own, bro.
Oh, ridiculous.
And then this guy over here, I went to find your court date, your court time, and what courtroom, where your name is supposed to be. It's listed confidential. Everyone else has a name.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's, yeah.
Well, thanks for being here to talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Do you want to sit down really quick and you can kind of give everyone or you can stand, it's up to you. Guys, this is Casey, North Idaho Exposed. Go check out his YouTube channel and support him because he's probably going to jail today.
You're funny. It's going to be interesting. I'll just put it that way, okay?
So give everyone the scoop of what happened, why you're here, how it came about.
Sure. So about 2 months ago, we were at the Honeysuckle Beach. There's a couple A-frame signs set up. Cue the ladder truck.
Yeah.
So there are a couple A-frame signs set up, and they said they were from the sheriff's department. They said that if you're basically from out of state, you must self-quarantine for 14 days, or be charged with a misdemeanor. And so, per the Idaho statute, which is Idaho statute title, no, that's the wrong one. I have it here somewhere. Anyways, basically, the definition, though, of quarantine in this law states that there has to be an infectious agent or a hazardous material at the site for them to enforce it. So of course, they never proved that. They just applied it as a blanket to everybody. So we made a couple videos on it. We had some people come down with us to the Honeysuckle Beach, and we were just making videos on it. And then just one day I just had enough, and I went and grabbed the 2 A-frame signs, had them overnight, and then the next day I set them up at the entry exit way at the sheriff's department for them to self-quarantine for 14 days or be charged with a misdemeanor. So they didn't like that, apparently. So that's why we're here today, and we're basically going to be somewhat challenging jurisdiction, let's just put it that way. So we're really not even going to go into it with them today, and we're just going to let them know that we do not consent, etc., etc. And so it should be pretty interesting to see how this goes. So if they're going to make me wear a mask, I don't like that at all. So
what did they charge you with? What's the actual charge?
It's called falsifying, mutilating, or concealing public records or written instruments. And this is Idaho Statute Title 18, Chapter 32, or the code is 18-3205. So basically, it's just because I took down a sign.
And you didn't mutilate it.
No.
And you didn't conceal it.
No, it should have been thrown in the lake. They're lucky they weren't thrown in the lake, but no, I mean, they got their signs back and everything. So here we are. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, man. Well, we'll wait for you to come out of the courtroom and then, or go to jail or whatever. We'll raise your bail right here on the chat.
That's good. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna sit and hang out here for a little bit. I don't know who the judge is, as I see asking questions. I don't know who the judge is. Somebody else had commented that the sheriff is constitutional. This sheriff is not constitutional. He's just an order follower. He's going along with everything that the state is trying to hand down, and did it early on. And they were actually, I think, one of probably the first in Idaho to actually issue a ticket for people not adhering to the quarantine. They issued a couple of kids at a party $1,000 tickets. So this sheriff here in Kootenai County doesn't care about the oath that he took. He's on his way out as well. So, what do you do? So Casey's here today having to defend his rights because the sheriff refuses to do it for him. But we're gonna get off here really quick, guys. I will go live once Casey's done. He's got a court case at 9:30, and then oh, okay, hold on. Casey wants to speak to y'all.
So if you guys want to see the video, it's on my YouTube channel, North Idaho Exposed, and the name of the video is Enforcing the Governor's Stay-at-Home Order at the Kootenai County Sheriff's Department. And you can see, I just basically took down
the crime.
The crime, yeah, the culprit in action. So I didn't take the video down because I'm not sorry, and we'll do it again. If they put the signs up again, we'll show up in mass this time, and we'll take them down. And then, we'll play the I Am Spartacus game, so that's fine. So anyways, I'll let you go. I was up holding my oath to the Constitution, and they don't want to do it. So, they want to capitulate to what the governor wants. So anyways, thanks for listening.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, John.
Guys, so one of the biggest reasons why I'm down here today is because this could very easily be me. I could have gotten issued a summons for taking down signs as well. Casey has been very vocal. Casey's been at the absolute forefront of this thing. While we were quarantining in the beginning, Casey was out here like, no, this is this is tyranny raining down. You guys better get out here and do something about it. So arguably nobody has done a better job at standing up against this COVID stuff and bringing it to people's attention than Casey. And I think that that's why they're probably issuing him this summons, because it did come, I think it came about a month after he actually went down and took those signs down, because he's been walking around this town taking signs down and returning them back to their rightful owners. So I think they're trying to make an example of him. But I'm going to, I'll go live again here when Casey comes out. We'll get an update from him. I can't imagine they're gonna put him in jail. They might, who knows, they might. But I'll keep you guys updated. So be watching for the notification, guys, and we'll go live here again in a little bit. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. Go subscribe to Casey's channel, North Idaho Exposed. He does all of this stuff for free, guys. He's been demonetized since the beginning because of the information he puts out. So he literally does all this stuff for free. If you guys can, drop him $1 or $2. All right, we'll catch you guys in a little bit.